Good evening or good morning, whatever the time is. Welcome back to the Dish Pit Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Fandango.
Got Mike and Miguel.
The Crow.
And your boy, Chocolate Daddy.
God, that was the first time we've ever done an actually good intro.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Praise be. Welcome to the Dish Pit, episode 74, Dish Pit Podcast. Last week, we promised that we would discuss the Bill Cosby case a little bit more in detail this week. We're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to move into some other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Some
other stuff. I know Michael has some personal stuff. I don't know what that means. Yeah. So Mark has done. I haven't done any research. So Mark,
yeah,
go ahead. Take the.
Last week,
shot too.
We all know. Yeah, let's take a shot to Cosby. Last week,
I'm not drinking to Cosby. Okay, fine. Drink to Bill Cosby.
I'll drink to the Cosby Show.
So last week, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania ruled Bill Cosby was right in his assertion that he already had a deal in place, and that the prosecutor nullified the deal and went after him again. Mm-hmm. It's essentially the same thing as
a technicality.
No, well, it's like
it is a technicality, but if you think about it, they told him, look, we're not going to prosecute you on anything you say, stand trial, testimony on this civil case. And then they turned around and were like, yeah, but you said this, that, and the third when you were on trial, so
they offered him immunity.
Right.
And then
use that evidence.
And then
in trial against him.
Exactly. Can't do that.
Keep in mind this evidence is from 2004.
Well, yeah, no, it's because the whole case was made, like, out of all the women that came forward, right, only one woman was actually eligible to file a suit or to file a claim because she was still within the statute of limitations to claim for a sex crime, which is 12 years, I think, and she did it with, like, 4 months left to spare or something like that.
You want to hear something interesting about her and the difference between majority of the other women in their claims?
Yeah.
Majority of the other women claim it happened in a hotel room under, illicit drugs, this, that, and the third. This woman's claim it happened at Bill Cosby's house.
That's true.
Would you see the separation in a party girl or a girl you saw at a party that eventually got invited home?
Oh, interesting fact. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. But I feel like the question becomes, was this woman at his house knowingly, and did she knowingly consume these drugs? Like, how can you be tricked into consuming some sort of drug? Because that's what her claim is. I was tricked into consuming this drug.
Actually, I understand what you're saying, and it's very, very hard to do that. Like, to trick. I mean, you don't trick somebody into taking it. Now, if she was like, he planted it must have planted something, or if I woke up, which is some of the other women were said happened. Like,
right.
They said that they assumed that they were drugged because they woke up and shit. They had memories of things that were going on or whatever. Personally, for me, I don't care like about any of it. If one of those girls, and it happened so long ago, if one of those girls was like 16 and he did it, I would have a fucking I would have a problem with it.
Right. That's interesting.
But if these are grown adults and they're putting themselves in the situation, I'm
so interested that you said that, Michael, because I put together a list. What do David Bowie
banged and or married a 16-year-old?
Really?
Elvis, yeah, she was 16. I know Mick Jagger had a relationship with a 16-year-old. Sure. Who was the other one? Just read all David Bowie. Mm-hmm. It was like a 15-year-old girl or something.
How did he not get in trouble?
Right.
They kept their mouth shut.
He got legal guardianship of these girls. And they acted.
The girls kept quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that.
The girls actually didn't keep quiet. It's their testimony that allows us to know the other side of the story.
Yeah, they ended up becoming like he said.
Jagger has gone on to become, one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
Who?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, stuff like that. Or am I thinking Steven Tyler?
Wait, who?
Yeah, I mean, It is what it is.
They pretty much set the mark on. Like,
I mean, yeah, rock stars definitely are not like a model of a role.
the statute of limitations,
No, bro.
though.
It's because of the deal that was in place. The courts. Hold on. Just
No.
think about this, Michael.
Look.
In order to legally adopt someone as a guardian, and then for
If you rape me, Mark, and I wait 12 years to say something about it, I can't legally do shit, no matter what. Even if I have fucking video evidence of you raping me, if I don't bring it to the law of intention within that 12-year span, statute of limitation is reached, and you go on dancing around freely, raping whoever else you want to rape.
Okay.
This is what happened with the lady who prosecuted Bill. That's what I'm saying. Like, all the other chicks, they were beyond the statute of limitations. All their testimonies were just strictly that, a testimony, and they couldn't have any legal ramification against Bill whatsoever. Because if that's the case, why isn't he tried on behalf of all of fucking 80 of the bitches that came out?
60. Relax.
We're rounding up.
All right.
Yeah.
100.
I think
I'm
that's
just
funny.
saying,
He's
I'm
like,
just
it's
saying
only
that.
60.
Yeah,
Chill.
60.
Yeah.
But
So it's like
That's an organization, huh? If it is.
the whole case,
If it is organized. Like,
like freedom immunity. I read that.
deal
And,
was-
like, and then that's how he got up. Good for his lawyers.
the reason he had that deal in place with the prosecutor was because he was going to take care of it out of court, which is what he ultimately did, which is what powerful people have done for the longest time. We do something bad. Donald Trump, for example, he slept with a porn star. She was going to come out and talk about it, and then he handled it outside of court.
that's just kind of like an embarrassing thing. Like, it's
Everybody
not,
did that. That's what happened to
His
that bitch.
ex-wife.
The
Claimed he raped
legal
her.
issue with Donald Trump in that matter was that they used campaign money to pay her off.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
Rape
But
is unintentional sex, so I think she would know if she wanted to have sex with Donald Trump while she was
Any
having sex with
woman
him.
can just claim rape.
Oh,
Right.
I'm not saying all
Oh,
women are.
It sounds like you're defending someone, Jordan.
No,
I'm
but
not
calm down.
defending.
if she claimed
I'm
that
not
she,
yelling like you do when you fucking get heated.
but if she claimed that she raped him on September 27th,
Damn it, now you're making me
1992,
defend Donald Trump.
then she has no case. Doesn't matter.
Okay,
She-
so
Are
Go-
50 of Donald Trump's ex-wives saying that they?
so what we
I'm
just
playing.
discussed and figured out was it's not about justice or people getting the time they're supposed to get, because this dude basically has done more time in jail than R. Kelly, and he didn't. September 2018. R. Kelly went
Okay.
to jail in July 2019.
Well, I'm glad R. Kelly's in jail.
Yeah, R. Kelly's
I
still
hear
in
you
jail.
because he's a predator. You see what I'm saying?
That was my point. Like, if he was a predator, if Bill was
Well,
a
look,
predator,
Let me give you some background on Bill. Just a little bit.
Maybe I
Bro,
have some
I
bad
grew up in the
information.
80s.
Maybe I have bad information. If there's proof that comes out like that speaks against these, like maybe that the women that were Nations Forward are lying for some reason.
No proof is going to come out about that because it didn't happen and it was years ago. There's no way to look at a
Yeah,
camera
here's-
from
here's-
20
Can't
years
say
ago
that
and
it
say
just didn't happen.
Here's the part about this all that bothers me the most. One person came forward, and if you have an issue, why
Yeah.
not come forward with it?
I
Why
see where
wait
you're-
until someone else has come forward?
I
Because they
mean-
needed the courage maybe to come forward.
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
just-
I don't
I
know.
see that too. A lot of the
That's
times
like
people who get
there's
taken
two
advantage
sides
of.
because I interacted with Bill Cosby as well. But why are like examples? Steven Tyler. Why is he? Why is no one? Why are there not a bunch of women coming out against him?
Low hanging fruit. There's public pressure for society to feel like they can do something with the awareness of bringing all of this attention to the truth. When the truth is the last thing they
Saying it's 'cause it's
intend to
easy.
include on CNN or Fox. They want you to watch more. So whatever you think doesn't matter. It's whatever they can show you and get you to keep watching.
I mean, I don't know. They
it is a lot about ratings. I agree with that.
The news is a business. First of all,
He was
The
low-
news
that's
is
what people-
designed just to keep people watching for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
was
people
low-hanging
that
fruit.
watch the news, but
There
it
were
wasn't
enough
just
He's
people-
saying
people-
it was easy for them to prey on him.
Yeah, there was enough people in his community that said, "Oh, I've been to a Cosby party and there's X, Y, Z going on."
I've never
then-
been to a
but
Cosby
then
party.
He
I don't know
brought
what
that
that means.
There are
upon
enough people-
himself.
Think about
though.
it, but think
Stop.
about it from this aspect, though.
Thank
Think about
you.
it from this aspect. Look, Bill Cosby, to your point, was a household name in the '60s.
From 65 to 70, dude had
So-
5 Emmy Awards in a row.
I know.
So there's
He was
there's-
telling me this earlier.
There's at least 60 women
I had all of
who
his
have
comedy
come
specials.
into sexual contact with Bill Cosby.
I like that sentence. There is at least 60 women that have come into sexual contact with Bill Cosby. That should be a headline.
And good for them.
Right, but if one person has come forward and then all these other women, quote unquote, want to jump on the bandwagon, who's to say what's real and what's not real? You know,
Yeah.
like it's hard to really pinpoint, all right, you did this, because we can't stick those other 60 women on trial.
Well, I'm not defending the whole chicks coming and grouping and bandwagoning or anything. I'm not a champion of that. I'm just a champion of, like, out of those 60 women, maybe like 6 were rapes.
Why?
Like, that's 10%.
What
That's a
motive
good.
would he have
That's a good.
I'll
to
give
take
you that.
advantage
I'll
of-
give you that.
Why?
He's saying because
Because
he
people
was
are
already getting
fucked up, Mark.
people.
He's saying that Bill Cosby was getting so much pussy he would not need to rape anyone.
On top of getting that much pussy, dude went back to
He was
college and got his
married.
bachelor's and master's degree. That's not the type of mind that goes
I
behind.
thought his master's
to take
degree.
advantage
I
of
thought his
women.
master's degree was gifted to him, just like his doctorate.
No, bro. He went back to school in '72 for his Master of Arts,
Oh,
Bachelor of Education.
I knew he had the Bachelor of Education, but I thought all of his degrees past his bachelor's degree or the honorary degrees. You know, like how colleges will be like, we give you a doctorate because you played the doctor so and so on TV for so long.
They can't do that.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time.
What?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
G learned something
Google
today.
celebrity. Google celebrities
Hold on,
gifted
bro.
honorary degrees.
Is Zach Braff a doctor, bro? like,
No.
like,
No.
bro,
Hell no.
come on,
No.
now. Come
No.
on.
Hell no.
But
like, huh?
the guy who played Dr. Cox, I think, was gifted an honorary doctorate.
No, he was not.
swear- to
maybe he
God.
learned enough. in
Can
the
he
research.
be like? Can he go like?
Bro,
to
I'm
any,
sure he did the research on the fucking
No,
medical
Can
shit.
he go to any hospital and be like a surgeon? Like, can he do
He's
that?
not a
shit?
surgeon.
Like,
he was a
No,
resident.
no, it's
doctor.
just an
Not
honorary
resident, he was a
degree.
doctor.
I don't think it's an honorary degree. I don't
It's
think
an
he got
honorary-
That's
An honorary
crazy.
fake degree got you.
The military does it too. Like the guy who played.
Bill Cosby's a doctor in what fucking field?
Dr. Cosby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How does that
That's what
answer
I'm saying.
anything?
That's what I'm saying.
What's he a doctor
He has his
in?
bachelor's in education.
That's
What's
not
his
a doctorate.
doctorate?
I don't
though.
know. Damn it. Oh, Master of Arts. I don't know.
That's
man.
not a
That's not a
doctorate either,
doctorate.
yeah.
Master,
Tell him,
a
Mike.
doctorate
Honorary
comes after a master.
Doctorate is after. Well, doctor
Right.
is different. Doctors and masters can be
I
kind
don't know.
of.
Thank
No,
you.
doctorate comes after
I'm
masters.
no college
'cause
boy.
Yeah,
You
it's
have to-
masters.
It's
and
masters,
then
and then it's
Get
the
your
doctorate.
doctorate.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Because you can have your master's degree and teach in college, but you still are not a doctor until you achieve your doctorate. So an honorary degree is an academic degree for which a university or other degree awarding institution has waived all of the usual requirements, such as matriculation, attendance, course credits, a dissertation, and the passing of comprehensive examinations, also known by the Latin blah, 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 blah. Many celebrities have been known to give in honorary degrees, that being on TV shows or Broadway.
Fucking House is a doctor. Let me find out.
Yeah, so that being said, I just don't think with all of the time and energy and money he had at his disposal that he had to wait for a bitch to look the other way to throw a Tic Tac in her drink or
I don't-
creep up behind some bitch while she's sleeping and jerk off on her. I don't think he had to do anything other than be like, I'm Bill Cosby, want to go to my hotel?
Oprah Winfrey has 3 doctorates,
That makes sense.
one from Harvard.
Yeah.
Is
That,
an honorary degree, one from her original college.
oh, they're all honorary.
They're all honorary. These are celebrities with honorary degrees. Oprah, Meryl Streep, Aretha Franklin, J.K. Rowling, Kerry Washington, John Legend, Bill Cosby, Ben Affleck, Kanye West,
Bill Cosby. Oh,
P. Diddy,
J.K.
Denzel
Rowling, she ain't shit.
Denzel Washington's, Michelle Obama, Alexander Skarsgård, Orlando Bloom, Alec
Joke's on you, I
Baldwin,
don't care.
Jimmy Kimmel, Robert De Niro, Dolly Parton, Mike Tyson.
Dr. Mike Tyson. No, I'm not calling.
So
him
that's
that.
why he has an honorary doctorate.
The boxer was awarded a doctorate in humane letters from Central State University in Ohio.
That's insane. I didn't even know that, Michael. Thank you for that.
LL
Wow.
Cool J.
No, sir. What the fuck?
So many, bro.
Dr. LL.
You call me doctor now.
Paging Dr.
Hot
LL.
shit.
Like, no deal.
God damn, his lips are
Anyway.
so juicy.
I'm happy for Bill that he got out. I don't
too,
really.
bro.
I don't think that he's innocent.
I don't think that he's guilty of all the things they were trying to keep him
I
in
don't.
jail.
I don't either. Like I said,
I will agree with you.
I
on
agree.
that, for
I
sure,
agree.
yeah,
I agree
for
with
sure.
you.
They had to make a spectacle of it. They put him
But
through
here's
the
the thing,
ringer.
he's not even the guy that
Didn't he
started.
go blind in the process?
I think just because he was old.
I mean, he was gonna go blind anyway. He has like cataracts or something.
Sir. I
And
don't,
yeah, that's pretty messed up though.
Is it cataracts? What's the thing that make
yeah,
your eyes?
cataracts.
Yeah. My
Dude
ex-girlfriend
spent
had
the
that
first
shit.
part of his 80s in jail wrongfully.
I mean, look.
He
I
should've
will
got it.
say this. I agree with you on a lot of your points, but
you think
I don't think he's completely scot free, bro. Like, I don't. Like, I.
Well,
don't
he's scot
think-
free now.
Well,
You mean scot free, or you don't think he's
Inno-
completely innocent?
innocent. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not 100%.
We're all guilty. You know
So
what I'm
he
saying?
did deserve to do some time. Maybe.
Yeah.
He should have got out of the way earlier.
Maybe he
I
should
feel
have
like-
went to jail before he was in his 80s.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
well-
this. At some point, as being a guy,
Yeah.
we were taught, make sure you bring enough to the party to get people messed up. Make sure you offer that girl a drink. Make sure you pass the girl the joint before it gets too small. Or make sure...
Who taught you these things?
Bro, you've been to parties and you hear party
Oh, I-
etiquette. The girl usually gets the first bump and stuff like this.
I
And
don't
I'm
Hell
like,
no.
I don't know party etiquette,
I've
bro.
been to
Sorry.
parties like this, and it's like, okay, but imagine when it's in abundance. Imagine when it doesn't matter who does what or how much they do.
I'm getting the first bump.
Yeah,
I'll tell
if
you
I
that
if
shit right
depends on who bought that shit. Like who bought it gets the
Yeah.
first fucking.
If it's in my
buck,
pocket.
in my opinion.
If it's in my pocket,
Wow, you're not a gentleman. That's
No,
rude.
the fuck I'm not.
No.
Like the fuck.
All right.
Not with this damn coat.
So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all are at a party.
I'm a
You see
fiend.
Scarlett Johansson. She
Oh, wow.
comes up to you.
you with the
I'm gonna
goddamn
be
Scarlet.
like, I'm gonna be like, you want one? Like,
You got two drinks in your
Here's
hand.
what- you
got two
take it
blunts,
yourself,
and
'cause
you
you-
got two lines. Do you offer Scar Joe first?
She's
or
gonna
do
think
you
you're
do it
drugging her,
first?
bro.
yeah.
That's why you
can't-
take a bump first, then give her some, so,
so-
she doesn't think you're drugging her with cyanide or some
Yeah,
shit.
you can't come in hot with the. Do you want some?
Because I know when I
And
walk
then
up to
I'll
a party
offer
and I'm
her.
like, "Hey, you want this mysterious white powder?
right?
It's not
like
deadly or anything.
it's not
I
bleach.
want to show them. Look, I'll do it first.
It's
then
not
you
bleach
want some?
or anything.
I'm not
Usually-
dying or foaming at the mouth.
Usually
so
the pretty girls get, from my experience, usually the pretty girls get the first taste, and then they let everybody know it's good.
I will give
There's
the.
in my
talking to
experience, I don't do
people the rest of the
cocaine. So
Well, I mean,
I've done it, and
done
in
it.
my experience, and I've been,
I mean, I don't do cocaine, but I've done it. Like,
Yeah.
don't you judge me.
I've been to plenty of parties
I don't care.
where that shit is like open out, you know, where it's like, okay, it's out there. Never once did I think about getting my girl or the hot girls the first bump. I'm like, I just bought this.
But those
This
are
is
different
mine.
parties.
That
The hot girls come
sounds-
because they hear those things.
Well, they come and then they're usually the guy who's supplying everything for the party. Like,
yeah, he's
Yeah.
the one that's giving them shit for free.
yeah,
like,
you let them have the, you know,
I saw this interesting piece.
get naked, and dance over there.
About
I don't know.
since we're getting off the Cosby subject, which I'm happy to do. 'Cause,
Yeah.
God, yes. All right, so we settled it.
What was
Nobody
your
cares.
personal stuff, Michael?
Oh, so I've discovered something tragic about myself recently.
You are deplorable, right?
I am, but I think I might be a little lactose intolerant.
Oh no.
that actually sucks.
me too, bro.
Yeah.
I think we're all.
I think, yeah, I am.
Well, as
I am
human
as well.
beings,
Yeah.
we are, but
Yeah.
like, and I've eaten
A little more
cheese and
so?
stuff before, yeah. And I love these cheese enchiladas and all this. So the other night, I get out of work and I get tuna helper. Right, I like tuna helper, and I don't usually drink. Yeah, tuna helper, bro. The tetrazzini.
I can't. I don't like. I've
like it.
had it. It's not horrible, but I wouldn't just.
It was just because it was Saturday night and it's fucking already 11 o'clock and I'm
Something
by
quick.
myself. Something
Something
quick.
quick,
I
yeah,
could whip
something
up,
quick.
watch the highlight of the Astros game while I'm super stoned, you know. And then for some fucking reason, I don't eat sweets. Y'all know I don't be in, except for what y'all bring in
you
here.
want some gummies.
I bought a pint of ice cream, bro. The fucking cookie two-step, the Bluebell.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
like
what's up.
Cookies
And
and,
then
cream
did
with
the-
the fucking
did the-
chocolate chip cookie dough in it.
Did the tetrazzini
Required milk.
it require?
All,
How'd you
all
know-
helpers
how'd
require
you-
milk. for
No,
sure.
no, it doesn't. No.
Really?
Some
Yeah,
is just
some
water.
don't.
It just depends on the one you have.
Some are just water. Some say water or milk or something like that. But all the tuna ones definitely. It's more milk than normal, like on the other ones. So I
4 cups of milk.
it was like 3 cups of milk.
Oh God, that's horrible.
You are describing
How much of
cat
it did
food
you
to
eat?
me right now.
How much of it did you?
Everything but like one small serving.
You ate the whole fucking box.
I
Holy
ate
shit.
the whole box. And then I fucking downed the whole fucking pint of ice cream, bro.
Well, that'll do it. Like, I don't think you're lactose intolerant. I just think you're a savage.
Your insides are
All right,
fine.
so-
The next
Okay.
morning, you're like,
Next morning,
yeah.
I'm up like every hour on the hour after like 5 a.m. Like I wake up, I hit the bathroom, go back to sleep, wake up, have to hit the bathroom. I'm like, literally now it's like noon. And I'm like back on. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I don't know what's going on. The Astros game just started, and I didn't feel good at all until I sent that snap where I was like, it's Independence Day, and da 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 da. That's when I finally started feeling okay, and I still wasn't 100%. So what did I do? There was nothing. Like I went and with Julius. I came over here for a little bit, hung out with Jordan. We like Smokey showed me some shit on my D&D character. I was like, yes. And then when I left here, I went and got La Tapatia. So I got fucking
Doubling down.
fajitas with an 8-ounce queso, right? Or the large queso. And I went and fucking hammered all of that shit home. So now Monday comes around. Monday morning, I'm like doing a repeat of in the fucking bathroom. I'm like,
Toilet
and
tank
now
out.
I got to go to work, you know? So it's like I had to fucking sit there, and luckily, like, Moises was there for some reason. Somebody was there, and I was just like, bro, you're going to have to open this shit up, open the restaurant up for a second.
Nothing is worse than taking a shit at work.
I had to go
I
to
know.
Tony's office
Had to
real
go-
quick.
Yeah, I had to go to Tony's
That's what we call
office.
the bathroom.
Yeah. And so finally, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, man, could it really be? And I'm like, what is the correlation between this past? So I'm like, is it the fucking cheese and all the
It's correlation.
correlation? Anyway, so last night or yesterday, I go to the Astros game, random. I'm like, hey, let's go to the Astros game. Go to the Stros game. Got myself a nice new
Ghost Rose.
official hat. Go Stros. New official MLB.
I'm a Cubs fan.
It's okay.
Yeah, throw something else at
Yeah.
him.
I feel sad for you, but
Where's the
From
rotten
Chicago, man. I
tomatoes?
can't help it.
Yeah, sorry, they're in the closet.
so we go and it's dollar
Festering.
dog night, right? So I have a couple dogs. You know, I have a beer. I don't really drink 'cause I'm driving. Don't really drink that much. I get home. I want to order some food.
Please tell me you didn't order something.
He ordered
covered
from
in
something from La
cheese.
Tapatia.
No, because it was after they were closed. I ordered
Okay,
from
Rucci's.
Rucci's. But I didn't.
Said at the same time.
I got no cheese, and I didn't order a queso or anything like that.
He's like, no more.
I didn't even eat this fucking sour cream that came with the fucking thing. I wanted to do an experiment. And guess what happened when I woke up today?
Feeling better.
I felt great.
Yeah.
Like, I felt better. I was at work and I was like, I didn't even get that much sleep, but I feel,
Imagine if you didn't drink any
Better.
beer either.
I didn't even drink though. That like yesterday, like I had one, I bought one of those, I spent fucking $15, wasted it on a goddamn Crawford box because I bring whiskey into Minute Maid Park. So I'll sit there and be like,
$15 for how big was the Crawford box?
it was one of those 22 ounces.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Who'd you go to the game with?
Elsa.
How was the, I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, he has friends that he goes
Oh
to.
no, like because I'm going to the game this weekend with somebody else, and then I'm gonna go to the game at the end of the month. I think I got tickets from Andre, so it's. I guess his family's gonna be there or something.
That should be interesting. Tell Paul Joshua I said hello.
Paul Joshua.
That's a guy.
Yeah, that's Andre's brother's
That's
name.
his name.
Because
It's like a Mortal
Andre's
Kombat
name
name.
is Saeed Andre. He has 2 first names, and his brother's name is Paul Joshua. It's fucking hilarious, and they're both Alvarez.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. Because one day I was like, why do you? What's the deal with the 2 names? He was like, oh yeah, me and my family, we all have 2 first names. And I was like, what's your brother's first name? He said, oh, it's Paul Joshua, and I just. That's ridiculously funny.
Wait, that's his first name?
His
Paul
first name
Joshua?
is, I mean, they probably just go by Joshua or
Oh,
Paul.
okay.
But his name is Paul Joshua. It's funny.
What's his middle name?
I don't know if they have a middle name.
I think Joshua
that's
is
why-
his middle
yeah.
name.
Technically, Joshua would be his middle name, but they don't. say middle name for like Mexicans, do they?
Yeah.
So Pete,
They're like, no, I have 4 first names and 2 last names.
That makes sense.
do you want to hear my unborn son's like? I'm gonna make this agreement
I
with
think
Jay
that's
where
how
if
it
it's a
works.
girl, she can name it. If it's a boy, I can name it.
You're not gonna name some dumb like fucking
It's gonna
what's
be
his Nick
awesome.
Cannon's
It's gonna have
kids.
like 5 names.
Herbert, Mountain Dew, Camacho.
It's gonna be
Randy Savage.
It's gonna be Rafe, Decatu, Cortez, Collier.
What was the first name?
Rafe,
like
RAIF.
RAF.
isn't that like a demon
F-E.
in like The Witcher?
No, it's kind of Norse. It means wise wolf.
I've heard of
Okay.
Rafe from a TV show.
And the
Ray
Deca,
Fiennes.
and then the
But that's
Deku
spelled
tree.
like Ralph.
Decatu.
Oh, the
Decatu is from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Caleb
right.
Decatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember that? Rick
Yeah.
fucking Dalton.
It was awesome. Yeah.
That's a good song.
So you're just gonna steal names from
Cortez
everything.
Collier. No, I like Rafe. Rafe is a cool name. The way it's spelled.
Rafe does. Rafe is a good. Rafe is from Uncharted.
Fuck it, just do it like.
That was the guy.
Go
He
all
was
Norse.
He was the friend from Uncharted 4.
Go all Norse if that's your son. Do Rafe Marcus' son.
Don't give him no ideas,
All
bro.
Norse, straight up
Because
Norse.
the other
bro.
name I play around with is Roy
Marcuson is
Ragnar.
actually like a great last name, I think.
Yeah, like
Roy Ragnar.
No Ragnar, sir.
Not Ragnar.
No Ragnar, bro.
Don't do that.
You're not creating a D&D character.
just remember.
And no Bjorn either.
Yeah, please.
Like,
Ragnar Marcus.
Don't put Heim or Svel. No
Marcus.
Fjord.
Or
I
Ard.
like that. Y'all are giving me some good ideas.
Mark Guard.
These are rejections. These are saying things that you
Yeah, we're-
shouldn't do.
We're
you
actually
better not throw no Floki in there neither.
Floki. That's,
Mark Guard.
my name is Thor, spelled Phthor. Thor. Oh man, what would your Viking name be,
Don't do that.
Michael?
Hodor.
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 Fuck.
I don't know. I don't know what my Viking name would be. Right now it'd be, yeah, because your last name's always your father's first name and then son afterwards.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. I'm glad you.
Jordan
remembered.
Bryanson.
I would be Garrett Fredson.
I'm Bryanson.
I guess I could go with Fredrickson.
Fredrickson. Yeah.
Fredrickson.
Frederick.
Yeah.
Fredrickson's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost like Erickson, but not as cool.
Yeah. Facts.
Damn. I was thinking like, yeah, Freddyson for my dad, but
Shush,
Freddy's not his
Ramirezson.
name. It's Fernando.
Fernandoson.
Fernandoson.
Bro, combine Spanish with fucking Norse mythology. Let's create a Spanish Norse mythology world. Fantasy world.
Miguelson.
Miguelson. No one's last name is Miguel.
Klaus
That's a first
Miguelson.
name.
Me, Klaus Miguelson.
Bro, no.
Niklaus Miguelson. That's actually not a bad fantasy name. Let's start writing these things down.
Yeah, no shit. I want to go back through this.
Sorrentiniosin.
Sorrentiniosis.
Sorrentiniosin.
That sounds like a disease. I'm gonna stop writing these things down. This is stupid.
At least we're not chicks. It has to be. They put daughter on the end of their names.
Do they really?
Yeah. So it's like
Thor daughter?
It'd be your father's last.
What's my
first
father's
Name.
Thor?
It'd be your father's first name and then daughter afterwards.
Oh.
Like Hela is
Bill daughter.
Hela Odin's daughter.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I didn't think that they did that.
Yeah,
because I
the
thought
female-
that they kept it in line with the mother.
No, it's your father always.
Yeah, who cares? You don't even need a mom. Who needs a
Okay,
needs mothers?
There's
needs
a
a mom?
movie on Hulu Plus, Amazon Prime, and they got some good movies.
They do have good
And
movies.
it's
on there.
about this detective whose wife gets murdered to where it looks like a suicide. And it's by these two killers, father and son serial killers. And they've been getting away with this for the past 10 years. And basically that happens. They make this guy go crazy. And he's like a cop. And he's like, you know what? I'm not crazy. Somebody did this. And he finds them. And yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
What?
Who's in it?
I didn't get. Why did you? What did you do to make him say that?
While we're talking about bad movies on Amazon Prime,
All right. Jesus.
It was a good one.
What was it called?
You got too much time.
Yeah,
And if
was-
it was
what was
good,
the
what
name
was
of
the
it?
name of the movie and who was in it?
I've been watching a lot of movies.
He's gotta
and
look it
that guy's
up.
not that familiar.
I saw
but
a
you know
Brad
him.
Pitt movie on Amazon Prime the other day.
Like
It was-
a recent one?
No, like young Brad Pitt.
Oh.
It was terrible.
What is it, the vampire one?
Cool World.
Oh, I remember that one.
Never-
that was
never
from,
seen it.
Yeah.
So bad.
So
Like,
bad.
I thought
Really
you were
bad.
Gonna say of mice and men.
No, it's like the Space Jam of like,
Oh wait, no, it's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
very similar to Who Framed Roger
that's
Rabbit.
Yeah.
a good one, bro.
No, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a great movie.
No, that one with Brad
I-
Pitt's not a bad movie.
Yeah, that one's not a bad one. I
It's
thought
just
immediately
old.
what you said.
It's
Yeah.
dated.
It was so bad. Like, oh
Framed
man,
Roger Rabbit?
Like,
Maybe I need to. Well, that was like revolutionary kind of movie.
How
But
old?
the animation was pretty good.
When did that movie come out?
please rewatch it. Like, please rewatch it with like your adult eyes. You know,
That's
Like,
true. You're right.
Very true.
Oh man,
Yeah, I see things differently, man. Because I remember watching Malcolm in the Middle as a kid, and then you watch it as an adult, and you're like,
1992.
"Oh, this is still so good."
Yeah, you pick up a lot
Avatar.
of different stuff that you didn't see.
I remember this movie.
Yeah, I rewatched Pulp Fiction with adult eyes
Bro.
this week.
Look
That
how
was-
young Brad Pitt is in this movie.
Yeah, bro. This is like Interview with the Vampire Brad Pitt.
That's why I was asking if that was the movie. I was like, "Is it the vampire one?
I love that movie. That movie's great.
Isn't Tom Cruise in it too?"
What?
Yeah.
Joe Black.
And Antonio Banderas.
Banderas is actually how.
No, Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, I have seen that actually.
It's a
He's
really
the
good book.
artist,
Yeah, it's a really good book.
Mark,
But-
you had a pitch about a segment you wanted to do that one time. Do you
Mark's
remember what it was
Corner.
called?
The ABCs.
No,
No, not that.
Oh,
no. Mark's
Ask
Corner
Your
was
Gay
my
Friend.
idea. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to do a segment where if you didn't know something, you could ask your gay friend, and you can insert colorful letters here. And basically, you'd be like, hey, so I know a friend who cut all their hair off and they got gauges, and basically, I don't know how to ask if what they associate themselves with. Is it us or them or they or it? I don't know how to ask.
So this is what I was thinking.
That would be how
We can have, if anybody who is listening on YouTube, just go ahead and comment if you think this is a good idea, and you would like. I don't even know. Like no one here is gay. This was Mark's idea, so I don't know.
We
Like,
would
what
have,
was how would you get around that?
Oh yeah, and which one of the
Are you gonna go
alphabets are you-
searching for like? I mean, we don't have any immediate gay friends on hand.
I know plenty of gay guys.
Do you have a gay friend?
Okay.
I have a couple of gay friends,
I have
but
plenty
like
of gay friends. One of them's named Jordan.
Wow, that's
I think I've
rude.
mentioned him on the show. No, but I'm being honest. I've been friends with him longer than you guys.
I have gay friends, but they're not on this
He's
side
gay.
of town. Back where I grew
I'm
up.
gonna start taking calls.
And I could ask him because I'm
Get a
mean and I
hotline?
say weird
That'd be
shit
cool.
all the time. So.
You're on the dispatch hotline. What's your name? It's like, oh, my name is Bill. All right, hang up on him. Next caller.
You got lines 1 and lines 2.
What pronouns do you associate with?
Nah, don't ask that. I hear that one's a
We'll have
no-no.
Shelly on. She listens to the podcast.
Yeah, we have her on. She'll tell you why that's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
I just think
I don't
the
really
whole
want to know
No,
what
it's
anyone's
not. They don't-
sexual preference is.
Actually, we can
So-
answer that now because we've been told by a gay person
Yeah,
they don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Stop asking.
Stop asking.
yeah, it's personal.
I just
So
think,
there, we answered the question without. We'll just. How about that? We can just go and ask Shelly. Ask your gay friend.
Yeah.
If you have a question you want to ask a gay person,
Oh, yeah.
ask
I
us
didn't
and we'll
forgot-
ask a gay person and then we'll relay her answer on the show.
Oh, I forgot
it's just
Shelly was
slippery,
gay.
bro. It's a very
Exactly.
slippery topic, you know, like, and coming from a group of guys that are all cis males, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow, you're conforming to the language. I was gonna say heterosexual.
look, this is the time that we're in.
What did
bro.
you say,
Like,
sis?
why can't
What?
you just?
man?
Why
What
can't
does
I
that,
just say
what does that
heterosexual?
mean?
It means we're
You're straight
that means
white- you're like straight,
We consider
regular.
ourselves. Nah, because regular would be a weird way to say that. It's not PC to say regular.
I'm just
you
a
know?
regular dude, bro.
Yeah.
But
Fuck that.
what's a regular dude? Because gay guys are regular too.
Or I can
What's
just
a
say
regular family?
I can just say I'm straight.
Right.
What's
but
a
that's-
regular baseball
Cis is the now way of saying that you're straight.
there.
Why can't I just say I'm straight? Why do I gotta say I'm cis straight?
What is cis? What is, like, how do you spell that?
CIS.
And why is it CIS? What does the CIS mean?
I don't remember.
I'm being honest. I'm not joking.
I looked it up. Honestly, I don't remember.
It is made up.
No, it's not. Like it means something. You should look it up. I don't remember. But
It's nothing
like,
important.
But you said cis male.
Wow.
Yeah, as a male who considers myself like a male by birth and straight.
That's what it is. You
yeah.
consider yourself a male by birth.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
world is so fucked up, bro. Like,
It's going to be down to a point where it's like you have to like tell your like molecular structure.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not.
I'm consisted of several electrons that are all straight and
Would you like to see the
protons
cookies
as
on my
well.
web browser?
Okay, I'm gonna say one that like I'm not gonna do that in my personal life, but if I'm being paid money to do it, I'll fucking do it. Yeah. But it has to be.
Who's gonna
a
pay you to
lot of
do
money.
that?
I mean,
No
like,
one.
let's say that's your job, and they're like, you're at your job, and they're like,
They're
you
gonna
have
make it
to announce whenever you think.
Thank God they don't ask
Bro,
you to
I
do
don't
that shit.
think
right?
crazy
No one's gonna do
hypothetical.
Anyone would ever ask you to
That's a
like,
crazy hypothetical.
pay you to tell
Announce
people
your gender.
what
No,
your
it's just like if I'm
gender
like, let's
preferences.
say I'm a waiter or a bartender, and a requirement is like, say I'm a bartender in fucking Montrose, and one of the requirements is
To be gay.
the fact.
you have to fucking ask people what pronoun they want or
That'd
fucking
be so
call
fucking
them.
annoying.
Bro, that could happen. All right. And
Yeah, what Michael's saying is it's only one pandemic away. Google is only one survey away from making this little survey to
Google's
get you
only
a
one.
code from it, and then CVS and HEB are in on it, and all the pharmacies get in early, and the next thing you know, you have to have a molecular code attached to your ID for everyone and everyone's kid to get
Man,
registered and go on vacation and all the stuff. we
That's
have
the
to do.
price of living in our time.
I'm
now.
So
glad-
he's not wrong.
I'm glad we're copying, shit that Hitler did. Because
Why?
that's basically, he made all the Jews wear the fucking Star of David or whatever. Now
not
everybody's
wearing
gonna
the
have to
stars.
be. Now everybody's gonna have to be wearing their own fucking code on them or a fucking thing to define who
We're all gonna
you
have to wear
are.
name tags.
Like,
I don't
Shit.
think that's
Raising-
gonna be a thing.
I'm
Like,
just saying, but that when people say that, it's like we're gonna have to walk around with like a serial number and shit like that. It's like, no, you're fucking not.
I am
'Cause they're-
187653329.
It's gonna come all the way back to being like, oh yeah, the Nazis did this. Like all the fucking evil shit. Be like, oh, someone already like a criminal's already done this to another country.
Would you say it's a criminal though? Because it's technically in another country.
That's true. It's true, and we don't belong there. I'll tell you that.
But we went there, Michael. Can you explain
We
why?
went there at the last second because the Japanese pissed us off. We didn't even fucking have nothing to do with Europe. We don't want none of that.
Hey,
I think we still don't want anything to do with Europe.
what do y'all think the aliens are doing around here?
There's no
Not-
aliens.
They don't
bro.
give a fuck about us because we're morons.
They fucking roll up on us.
We're
We
worrying
like-
about cis shit. They're over there like, whoa, they're still
Bro,
communicating
we've
by
spotted-
speaking.
Can you
Spotted
imagine what
UFOs.
our planet looks like to fucking aliens, bro? It looks like one big ball of fucking garbage.
What do you think they're doing here?
Have y'all seen that?
I mean, they probably don't pay much attention to us. They probably know of our existence. They probably don't come around too often.
Have y'all seen that one music video by Lil Dicky Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pillow talking.
I love
where
that.
he's-
I love that video.
That shit's weird.
That's
At
a
the
good.
end.
That's a good point though.
Yeah,
like,
where he's
would
like-
aliens be like, man, Earth go hard? Like, would they think that our firepower was enough to deal with them? Like,
No.
we're
It
so-
might be though,
If you have
on
the,
a different kind of, because they maybe have developed differently than us, and they maybe don't have as much firepower, but they're more knowledge based.
I don't know, bro. If you have the power to travel and the knowledge,
or
Fair
not,
enough.
not interdimensionally, but interstellarly, like
interstellarly,
in that.
and arrive, you have the technology to take over whatever the fuck we got.
I'm with you.
Like,
They're
But we
thinking
have we have numbers. I think
they're
they'd have to
thinking
bring they'd have to bring like a good fair amount of.
Yeah, bro, they're thinking so smart. Like,
Have you
we're
seen Battle Los Angeles? Come on,
I think all they have to do is
we
like,
put up a fight for sure.
I think they have like this little bomb the size of a quarter, and they just flick it on our planet, and our
I
planet
think an alien would
explodes.
look
That'd
at
be
themselves as
fucking
an
awesome.
intergalactic pioneer,
like
and
they-
instead
no
of
way.
going
They'd
for
need to create
war-
a singularity, and it wouldn't happen instantly.
Come on, bro. Think about this.
They
In
would.
the history of
Something that small?
in the history of conquest, bro. Like in the history of
Genghis Khan.
even
blah,
just
blah,
here-
blah.
even just here on Earth. in the history of exploration has a group gone to another place and lived harmoniously with the existing people there?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Or have they or have they gone there
Every time.
and killed everybody that was there and taken over the shit?
That didn't happen.
Columbus.
Lies.
I'm just saying,
The
I think
conquistadors.
I don't think they would come
Christianity.
here initially wanting to fight because they saw some movie. I think they would
No.
get here and be like, "Damn,
What they would come
the
here
Earth
is like
deep. They got a lot going on." I don't think that anybody would just come here and be like, "I want Plex."
We're
with them."
still struggling with racial issues. They're beyond that kind of shit.
the only reason why
If we-
aliens would come here is if they needed our fucking nickel
Our
magnesium core,
resources, bro.
and then just plucked it right out. Like
Our magnesium core, just like drill
You think
completely into it.
That
probably
they would
have
just
a
show
device.
up
Rick and
and
Morty.
be like,
they probably could have a device just to
"They good."
I think that all the
erase
footage
our
that we have is
magnetic
real,
field.
and I think that they've been looking and checking out, and they're like,
What
"Look,
you're
I
seeing
don't want
is
no,
garbage floating in space, Mark.
I don't want no Plex with Earth."
I don't think that they're leaving us alone because they think we're that strong. Like,
What's that thing called again?
if
The massive garbage around Earth.
Oh yeah, it's like it's a literal thing that
Not garbage, but it's like
it's pieces
of
of
metal and satellite and shit.
Yeah, well, it's so much now. It's
Fallen.
other satellites that have gotten broken up. It's pieces of the spacecrafts that never came back, and then they get broken up. And all these pieces are traveling at 17,500 miles an hour in lower Earth orbit. And that's why getting out of lower Earth orbit now, when people talk about let's go to Mars and let's go to the moon, we have created so much debris around the planet to
Just for
navigate-
surveillance.
and just for surveillance. And then satellites exist outside of that. And there's hundreds, and probably thousands of satellites. And so, and then you would have any spacecraft, hopefully in a lower Earth orbit. So that's why they constantly are monitoring, like the tiniest little piece can just rip through the fucking space station if it came into a collision with it. And they've had to have problems with the solar panels getting like hit and bumped and knocked off. And for us to be able to leave our orbit successfully with a vehicle to take us to a place is going to be some big giant feat. And we probably look like I said earlier, a big ball of fucking garbage to aliens as they zip by and they're like, trash planet. Like,
Just keep going.
we're still
Yeah,
using
have
fucking
you seen
fossil
Wally?
fuels.
Have you seen Wally?
bro, Wally's. I was just thinking
Exactly
about that.
what
Yeah, I
aliens
was just
looking
thinking
at.
about
They're
that.
like, okay.
when that spacecraft came to Earth and picked up Eve and
Mm-hmm.
left, and Wally was on it, there was like a mountain of garbage around the planet,
Yeah.
all just satellite debris.
Yeah.
You know, like thousands of years from now, or hundreds maybe. You know,
Maybe.
like
Death of Us is going to be AI.
Bro, I think
Think
a
so?
close inspection of our planet from anyone
And
who's never
consumption.
been here before would be like, oh shit, I don't want to fuck with that planet. Australia's full of HIV. Africa, they've been murdering people and sending people across the country to be slaves. America was colonized by the French and the Spanish.
You're not going to know our
They're
history.
they don't
Like-
know our exactly. They don't
And
know our
English.
history
It's
just
in
from
every movie in every country. All their things are about their. That's all I'm
So
saying.
you-
If they closely inspected
It's
us,
almost
they'd be
like
like, I don't want to
America
fuck
is
with
a
Earth. They steady
hot-
fight with. They fighting with each other. I don't think I would want to fight all of the Earthlings.
How exactly do you think they would pick
Like
up
Michael
our,
said, flip a quarter, destroy all of us.
Yeah.
How do you think they would determine that, bro? Like they don't have access to our movies.
They create a
you know?
singularity. Like they have knowledge way beyond. Like if they can create a
Faster
vehicle
than
that
light.
at least travels
Faster
at
than
least
light.
speed,
Yeah.
you'd have to do it faster or navigate through some type of wormhole, and you'd have to create a singularity to do that.
For it to be practical, you need to create faster than light travel, not just light speed.
I don't think.
I think they just look at us and are like, I think
Yeah,
we
they
had-
could probably but then once again, they'd probably be. I would assume they're maybe like scouts, like
Yeah.
it's like one or two ships maybe. They'd have to go back and report. That might take a while. We're fine. Like I don't think they would full on
Sleeper
invade
agents.
us.
I don't think that
Sleep.
that Earth will be considered a considerable threat until we have the technology to reach other planets and potentially invade them.
yeah.
See,
We've also depleted a lot of our
that
natural
goes hand in
resources.
hand with my theory that they don't really want Plex with us.
I think that
They don't wanna
I
flex
think
with
that
us.
they don't think that we're advanced enough. You know,
We
like,
might not be.
I do support the theory. I'm not like all into all in on ancient aliens or whatever, but I could believe that ancient civilization, if we were visited by aliens,
There's
Like
evidence
Egyptians?
of it.
it was during the beginning and creation of this planet, or even like the late Mesozoic era, where after the fucking asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs and ice age and the planet shifted and the poles changed.
Once mammals started to take over type shit.
Well, the big thing that happens is like our polar axes actually flip every 150,000 years or so, and it causes great havoc to the entire. Imagine north being south and south being north, and it's gonna be like an EMP to tech, because everything is got gyroscopes and shit in there, and it's gonna fuck a lot of shit up. But
Hear me out on this one. Ra was an alien. That's why he's depicted in the hieroglyphs the way he is, like he's bigger than whatever. Because there's a lot of aliens and like conspiracy theories that are like larger than humans, and a lot of gods in mythology are depicted as being bigger than humans.
also, Egyptian gods had different heads of different like animals or things. Like
Ra,
like
Ra was the sun god, right?
Yeah, the with the beak,
the
Yeah.
bird one, right?
and that's like the conspiracy theory that he helped build the pyramids.
Well, the pyramids are built based on the stars. The three pyramids are basically a mirror representation of Orion's belt.
Yeah.
Cap, fuck you, Professor.
Yeah, that was
Back to the Jews we were talking about earlier. Jews built them things.
they did it, man.
I think
They
we were
did it.
talking about that
Before the
before the
podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
That was too racy. Oh, sorry. Before the podcast.
Oh shit.
That's karma.
Somebody just died, guys.
No,
I was really more nervous about the
Yeah, it's fine.
apparatus.
I made sure.
The apparatus over there.
I suck, dude.
So, what happened was Jordan said something he shouldn't have, and the universe corrected him. His chair fell on the ground, and now he knows
I have a scab on my knee.
that Ra is real.
The same universe
Allah
that
help.
supports
Yahweh.
your aliens.
Yahweh.
Now I'm thinking about Family Guy.
That's
when he hurts
Jesus'
his
real
knee.
name. Y'all keep saying Jesus. It's Yahweh.
I thought it was Jehovah.
I thought it was Yahshua.
Yeah, that's another. That's another name.
I was gonna say
Actually,
something, no matter
Yeshua.
what
I think
y'all
it was
said.
what it was.
Yeshua.
Yeshua.
Yeshua, which is Jehovah, but
You're a dummy.
Aramaic. It's Aramaic.
God, I'm sorry. I'm just in so much pain. My scab hurts.
Jehovah's Latin. Thank you for Indiana Jones in the third one with the Sean Connery. Like whenever he's like in the fucking temple, trying to find the Holy Grail, and it's like the floor with a bunch of letters, and the thing, and the code is, or the clue is like the word of God, and so like Indy's like Jehovah, and he goes to step on J, and he like falls through because it's Latin and there's no J in the Roman Latin alphabet.
It's a Y.
It's an I.
Oh, it's an I.
Yeah, J's are I's.
Really?
That's why.
Jehovah.
That's why in the sign that says
Jehovah.
INRI, it's I, because Jesus in Latin would have started with an I,
Bro.
and then the N is for Nazareth, and then the R is for Rex, which is king, and the other I is for Jews, which would have started with an I as well.
of the Jews.
King of the Jews. Yeah.
Interesting. I learn something new every time I'm on this podcast.
But
Do you
don't
retain
be
it,
fooled,
though?
bro. All
No.
of the Indiana Jones movies, you can take out his name and they would still
God
be
damn it, Mark! I'm not gonna let you ruin Indiana Jones.
the Kingdom
for me,
of Crystal Skulls, The Lost
talking about?
Run, The Last Crusader, The Temple of Doom.
It's The Last
Those would be
Crusade.
just what the movies were called without Indiana
By
Jones.
the way, while we're on this indie
what they were
subject,
called.
where can I stream fucking indie?
You got to get the.
Oh, it's Netflix.
I think you can get it on HBO Max.
They're
Talking
not
about-
touching that.
I'm not sure.
I've been wanting to do like an indie marathon, and I have no clue.
You just,
Wham.
the thing about Indiana Jones, bro,
Is that he's awesome.
he doesn't
pretty
do
awesome.
anything. He's like Krillin in the Z Fighters.
What?
Sir,
if he was there or
what?
not. a
Don't
lot of things would
disrespect
still go
Krillin,
down
bro.
the way
Like,
they did.
That's the same thing.
Unless he was like carrying a sensu bean before he gave it to Goku.
That's the same thing with
Krillin-
all MacGuffins, bro. All mythical artifacts. No matter what, if the hero wasn't there, someone else was gonna come along and find it, right?
No, that's not my point. I'm saying all the movies would have happened with or without Indy.
bro, Krillin's role. First of all, don't disrespect Krillin.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't have because Indy wouldn't be there, so they wouldn't
Yeah,
happen
if
the
he
exact
didn't
same
interact
way.
with those
How?
things, they would have happened.
No,
If he
they
had-
Not the
wouldn't.
same
found
way.
What he's saying? Yeah, even not the same way. But
No, it wouldn't have happened in the same way
So
because
the
Indy
movie
was
that you're
involved.
talking about, Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, wouldn't have happened because he wasn't there. It would just be a different movie. It'd be called Hitler in the Crystal Skull or whatever.
Bro, don't be mad at me. Blame Amy.
I'm not mad.
The Big Bang Theory.
She didn't disprove shit.
She does.
Her argument is actually very cogent.
What's the argument then?
I do not remember. I'll pull it up
the
later.
argument is that what does Indiana Jones do? Like, he always wants to put things back into a museum, right? He wants to get it into the museum or into the people's hands, and then he's talking about the first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where he's going after the Ark of the Covenant, the thing that saves the Jews, right? And has the 10 Commandments supposedly in there.
And if you
it's
touch it, you
described-
die.
Well, no, it's just described as in the Bible almost as a weapon that the Jews carried it into battle. Like
Because
I said,
if
they
you
were
touch it, you die.
very warlike tribal people. So they weren't just laying down. That's why a lot of modern historians don't believe the theory that the Hebrews or the Jews were just slaves to the Egyptians, because when you go back now historically and look at how their tribe was, and 7 different tribes coming together type of thing, and they were like, these people are fucking serious. So they had the Ark of the Covenant. Indiana Jones goes after it. Hitler gets it. He gets it from Hitler, and then it gets to the United States, and we lock it away. And the theory is that even if Indy wasn't there, it would have still ended up being in a place locked away from everybody.
yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. So it would have the ending would have happened the same way.
Yeah.
In every movie.
Because we beat the Nazis.
But he says in every movie, so like in the.
But don't you
fucking-
think that some other horrible shit would happen if the Nazis had
So
gotten
like
it?
here's how it disproves it. And I'm the only one who's watched
You're like laughing like it doesn't make any sense. but-
religiously the fucking Indiana Jones movies, but like the Temple of Doom, they rescue a bunch of fucking kids that have been enslaved.
I'm okay. If I remember correctly, I think she was just talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, just Raiders. All right.
I think she was just talking about.
So
Raiders.
the
And
premise,
then-
the point of it is that it would end up in a museum regardless, right?
I'm
Bro,
pull it up after
Leonard
the-
and
after the
Sheldon
podcast.
break it down. Like the rest of the episode, they're like, but oh wait, that doesn't happen because this, and that was because of Indy. And
I'm gonna pull it up, like I said, after the podcast, because I'm not about to.
This
play
has
it
to
during-
end.
Yeah. After the podcast, we'll reevaluate this.
Yeah, no, because I'm interested because I really don't care. But it still doesn't make sense. Like, I get where where the argument is coming from.
Yeah.
You just
But-
gotta watch the nerds break it down, I guess.
it's
Maybe.
lit.
Yeah, the real nerds.
She was very cogent. Like her argument was very cogent.
Cogent?
Yeah, it's like a smart.
Cogent.
Yeah.
Coherent?
Yeah, cogent.
I'm just gonna. I
Yeah.
just want to see
Educate them, bro.
how you
Kobe
spell it.
Jack cheese.
Cogent.
What the
Cogent. Cogent.
man? That Shohei Ohtani
Convincing.
Yeah.
Clear,
Convincing.
logical, convincing. Okay.
So
I haven't heard
Jordan
that
just
word.
learned a new word. Awesome,
You didn't know that word either.
bro.
Yeah,
That was in my
it was a
sixth
very seminal
Stop
argument.
saying words I don't know.
I like Seminole.
It was the argument was quite.
All right. Do you have another word that maybe I don't know
Yeah, I can
about the argument?
He's like, of course I do.
Yeah, I've got plenty of
Make a
words.
word.
It was an auspicious approach.
I know that one. We play Magic the Gathering. I know that one.
I play Magic the Gathering.
They use a lot of fucking words that you wouldn't know exist.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Indiana Jones thing, it's on Showtime.
Yeah,
But
like
if
who
you-
has Showtime, right? Like
I have Showtime.
Why do you have
Sir.
everything? You have cable?
No.
How do you have
technically I do. I use Mr. Rios cable.
Do you have like
got
the
kicked off.
Showtime addition to your Hulu package or something?
That would be correct.
Aha.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
get that
It's
Hulu.
because
I didn't
like
get that Hulu.
one day I wanted to watch Bull Durham, which is a Kevin Costner movie about fucking minor league baseball, and it's hilarious, right? And I was like, I just want to watch fucking Bull Durham, you know. And I looked at it, and it was on Showtime. I'm like, all right, and it was like one of those, oh, just subscribe the one time, the free trial, and blah blah blah. So I do it. Next thing you know, a month later, it's in my account, and then I just haven't changed it.
What do they charge you for that? Like $10 extra?
I think it's $7.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
That's not that bad.
I think it was like $6.99 whenever I did.
So I paid like $11 for my Hulu. So $7, $18. That's
yeah,
not bad.
I think my bill is like 18 something before tax.
I really want that live TV, man.
I just don't want to
Stop
spend that
fucking
money.
crunching into the microphone, Mark.
I just don't want to spend that money.
You have live TV?
You have the live TV?
Bro, I'm not trying to spend $50, $60 a month.
That's
for
what
that
it
shit.
is. Like I use someone's Fubo or whatever it is.
Fubo.
Yeah.
It's like the
It's a
Boo-Foo equivalent of
Yeah, Fubo.
for like
It's like a subscription based
Is
cable streaming.
Bro, I've
Where you can-
never heard of Fubo.
Yeah, where like you can choose what channels you want, right? You only pay for whatever channels you want. The plan is like $40.
just scam
And
for
then-
80-year-olds.
And you just pick whatever channels you want, and then you live stream them to your phone or to your TV.
You specifically picked out the golf channel, bro?
It came with my sports package.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say.
I just said fucking chose all the sports.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, yeah.
But yeah, that's how I watch the Astros, bro. That's how I'm always toting them around,
Yeah.
and I can even just like minimize it and have it on my phone, just chilling.
Yeah, I don't be trying to pay for all that shit.
Bro, I don't pay.
I don't pay for this.
$50 a month.
I
Y'all
don't-
got me twisted.
That's what I'm saying. I don't pay for this. Y'all just need to be cool like me and have friends that'll give you their fucking
Bro,
Fubo code.
I have a friend, he has like HBO and Stars on his Hulu.
Ooh, Stars.
So I use that. But like, I don't have Showtime. Like, I don't have that shit.
I envy you because I want Stars because I want to watch fucking
So what do
Spider-Man.
you pay for?
Funimation, Netflix.
You should get Crunchyroll.
I have Crunchyroll, but I use someone else's Crunchyroll.
Nerd.
Yeah, he didn't say he paid
Yeah.
for.
I got my own Crunchyroll.
Funimation, Hulu, and Netflix.
Yeah, let's break it down. Those are your, what was it? That was five of them?
Funimation, Hulu, Netflix are the ones that I pay for.
So I have I have Crunchyroll, Amazon Prime. I also have Audible. That's like $16 a month.
Damn.
You
you
better
get-
read like 16 books a month.
You get a free book every month.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and those books get stored on your account, so you
Yeah.
can.
And
Okay.
if you like don't want if you don't like the book, you can return it and get another book and replace for it. And then sometimes it's like you can get 2 books for 1 credit. They'll have like sales and shit, and there's like a bunch of cool books.
Bro.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of cool like D&D books, and I read like got Dune, and they get the Fellowship of the Ring on audio. And
That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, they do like the books on tape too.
yeah, bro, and
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
full. No, there's
Yeah.
like Audible. It's like Amazon partners with Audible or something, and they like do full productions. Like when I listened to the Sandman audiobook, it was amazing.
Yeah, that's worth it then.
Yeah, it was cool.
Bro.
I basically it's just a way to get my credit up. Just pay for all that shit on my credit card.
That's all you
A
subscribe to.
nigga got Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO Max,
Oh, HBO Max.
Oh, you have HBO
That's what you're
Max.
paying for?
There you go.
Zeus. Hold on. What's
What
the
the
other
fuck
one?
is Zeus?
Peacock?
You don't pay for Peacock.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
I got
free.
the free subscription. Yeah.
Yeah, it's free.
That's free.
What was the other thing?
Yeah, I use YouTube. I got
There's a
Facebook.
Paramount you can pay for.
Yeah. it comes with-
Yeah,
Paramount?
it's called
Oh, yeah.
Paramount Plus.
that's how you
Yeah.
get the new iCarly.
Oh,
like
and
the-
Disney Plus.
Oh,
I get that from Michael.
I get Disney Plus from a friend. I get HBO Max from a friend. I get Disney. Wait, what else?
I don't have Netflix.
I'll let you. Oh,
It's nothing
my
really.
shit's down, but I got you.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know.
I switched cards. Remember that time I lost my wallet?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah.
So they put me through the ringer, bro. So I lost my wallet.
Like fuck this guy.
I couldn't find it for like it was like a week. Finally, my boy Jordan here tells me that it's in the chair, right? Like,
was it really like almost a week?
It was, yeah.
Now, during this time, I canceled my cards. I canceled, like, I went and got another ID, like, all of the shit that you have to do when you lose your wallet, right? Jordan tells me he finds my shit. I'm like, all right, bet. But by then, my card is canceled. Yeah. So all of my subscriptions
fell
away. I couldn't get a replacement ID for 3 months. It took literally 3 months for me to get another ID because they sent me one, but my address was wrong in the system. So I had to go back, change my ID, and then wait for them to send me another one. And then when they sent that one, it never showed up. So
damn.
Yeah, it was plenty of time for all of my subscriptions to fall away. So I've gotta re-up this Friday.
Man, that's all right. That's cool.
My iPhone governs my subscriptions. Like I just have my wallet, like or my card in there, and I subscribe whenever I subscribe.
I got YouTube Premium as well.
Oh yeah, you got YouTube Premium.
Love that.
And Fire Stick. We got a Fire Stick in the bedroom.
I got a hacked Fire Stick.
I have a Fire TV.
Then can watch whatever. Like
right.
whatever.
I have a hacked Fire Stick.
Y'all got IMDb?
Hey, that's illegal, bro. Don't talk about that shit.
Hey man, it's great. That's how I used to watch all my sports.
Hacking shit is amazing. Like,
but now that I have Fubo, but I don't pay for that, and I get HBO Max from Jordan. But
you should jailbreak your iPhone.
Speaking of hacking, bro. Speaking of hacks, though, hack grilling this meat with
God damn it.
cast iron man grates, guys.
Oh, okay, no, it glitched.
Definite life
It
hack.
glitched for a second, but it's still continuing. I think we should.
Easy payments of $79.99.
God damn it, Mark! If you
We'll
eat
call
one
this
more
an episode, guys.
goddamn cashew out of there, he's just eating just cashews.
No one else has eaten any nuts but you.
I want some of those nuts. Give me some of them nuts,
bro.